We're reaching a critical phase. Let's intensify our efforts. We can't afford to have any delays.
Mason, unfortunately, we've run into some challenges.
The initial feedback from the focus group wasn't as positive as we expected.
Don't worry about minor setbacks. We'll overcome them. Full steam ahead.
Mason just doesn't get it. We can't keep pouring resources into a sinking ship, Ruby.
How can we make him understand? He needs to realize that continuing down this path will only harm us in the long run.
I do think I know someone who could help us figure it out. Why don't we
ask Joe and Jean?
To recap this case, Ruby and Ivy feel strongly that Mason isn't open to hearing any information that will deviate from the project moving forward. And they also believe that the project should be stopped based on the focus group responses. Unfortunately, it appears that Mason hasn't created an environment where Ruby and Ivy are comfortable raising the issue in a project team setting. That said, Ruby and Ivy want and need to do what they think is best for the credit union, and that means addressing this with Mason. While he wasn't open to a discussion in the meeting, perhaps he will be more receptive meeting with just the two of them. As Ivy and Ruby prepare for this meeting, here's an approach they can employ which may make the conversation more productive. Underpinning this approach is the mindset Ivy and Ruby must go into the meeting with. Their mindset should combine consideration and courage. Consideration means we want to hear Mason's reasoning as well as his needs for moving ahead with this project. And courage means we want to share our concerns and do what's best for the credit union and our members. At the outset of the meeting, they need to set the stage for a fruitful discussion, which might sound something like this.
We have some concerns about this project based on the focus group responses.
First, though, we'd like to understand your reasons for wanting to move forward, and then we'd like to share our thoughts. From there, let's solve this together.
After listening to what Mason has to say and ensuring clarity, Ivy and Ruby should explain their position. That might sound something like this.
Here's our position based on the focus group data.
We're concerned that the project in its current form won't succeed because of these various factors.
After discussing and clarifying Ivy and Ruby's position, the final step is to seek a win-win solution if possible. The interesting thing about being open to others' ideas and sharing yours is you never know where it will take you. Perhaps as Ivy, Mason, and Ruby discuss the situation, they can develop a creative solution that neither of them has thought of alone. Going through this will require bravery on the part of Ivy and Ruby, but knowing they are acting in the best interest of the credit union is a compelling reason to be brave. If you have a leadership problem, please contact me at askjoe@mycuservices.com. I'd love to help.
Have a leadership concern and don't know where to turn? Ask Joe and Jean. Send your questions to askjoe@mycuservices.com.